Hear ye, gather round for an edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the JDF Memorial Sovereign Sound Board. Welcome to the Nuckapoo Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby, joined by Young King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Now, we got special guests in the building. I'm going to hand it over to Reek. We're going to introduce this special guest because he got some things to get off his chest, and he's going to do that right here today on Young Kings Wrestling. Let's bring him in.
So y'all know we done spent a lot of time talking to some good folks out here in the battlefield, and there's been some things going on. There's been some trouble, some tension brewing, and naturally, I had to go and get the man that's at the center of all of this because he needed to speak his piece. So, ladies and gentlemen, Battlefield's very own, the infamous OG, Kode Red in the building.
Do what it do. Much love. Thanks for having me, y'all.
No doubt, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. No, before we even get into anything else, we gotta talk about it. Talk about it. So,
boy,
you and Afa and this faction, the Office, him and Spencer Slade, Vinny Mac, y'all been into it for a minute, and then you called your shot against Vinny, the world champion. You put your job on the line. Y'all had a war out there, and right as you got this man dead to rights, oh boy, we had just had Dio on here like a week before this happened. That's your homie. I seen y'all when y'all was in primetime heat together. Oh boy, that you went up and down the roads with. He was out there thinking that he was gonna have your back. You got Vinny dead to rights. He throws the towel in for you, cost you the match and your job, and it's just been all out war ever since. What, bro? Talk to me about what was going through your mind when this shit went down. I gotta know.
I mean, you want to know what was on my mind at that time? Really was like, this animal don't speak for me. I mean, we haven't been primetime heat in over a year. I let him live in Dio's world, and I continue to push the greater pastures, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted that belt. Plus, I don't like this cat, Vinny, man. I never liked him. We've been beefing for like 2+ years. Yeah, but Dio Bando, man, I don't know. I think it was just hate, really. You know what I mean? I carried him for 2 years, primetime heat. I'm the one that had his back the whole time. And for him to do that dirty, grimy shit, pardon my language, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
See, I wish I had the soundbite ready because Dio was talking like you was little bro.
Right. He been painting this picture that he's the hero.
I was little bro, huh?
He been acting like he had you around. He was doing you a favor by having you around for the last couple years when y'all been together. And now you saying that like it's the opposite?
It's obvious. They call me the infamous OG. Come on, son. Little bro. Hey, little guy. Come on, man. You carry me? You really on another planet. That's for damn sure. Get out of here. Come out with your little art belt. Get out of here with that. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, man. He been on all the socials. He telling people like, you know what? I had to do this for y'all. He's the good guy. He's the hero, and basically saying that you was a necessary sacrifice almost. That's kind of what he been saying out here.
Yeah, Dio Bando is bugging. Baggage. Yeah, he's bugging. Come on now. He wouldn't have been tag champions if it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? I've been carrying him for a long time. I even had his back out in State College. There ain't never a time that I ain't never had my homie's back. But for him to do that glam ball shit was unnecessary.
What
And
happened?
Dio,
What
you
happened at State
watching?
College, man?
If you watching Dio, it ain't over, bro. You can sleep all you want. You can talk online, do all that tough guy, whatever, online. But you know what time it is when you see me.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Well, real quick, since we
what?
brought that up, I didn't notice at the last show we got a little bit of an alliance going on. You know what I'm saying? We got Phil Insane pulling up, y'all and JJ Smith. I seen RJ Carnage drop a little something, something.
I
Like
mean,
y'all get a super team together.
I'm not about to like come out and just say that we're starting an alliance. I mean, realistically, I've been the one that's been out for a couple months now. So, I mean, you ain't seen me work since Warning Shot against Vinny Mac.
Yeah.
Everybody's on their own little, you know what I mean? But my own personal stuff is my own personal stuff. Whatever happens in between all that is not up to me. You feel me? No, I'm gonna do
Hey,
what I gotta do, like I always do. In fact, they got cream of the crop coming up on the 24th, 25th.
Yes, sir. It's time next week.
I wouldn't be surprised if I pop out and do something. You know what I mean? Last time I was being nice. I was on BPW Futures, Power Struggle. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about the beef. It was there for the boys, you know what I'm saying? So when I seen what happened to RJ Carnage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was mad disappointing. You know what I mean? I would have jumped in, did more. I didn't know who was who, what was what, but I wasn't there to make this about me or my personal beef or my war. You feel me? So at the end of the day, though, I mean, y'all see what's happening.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't speak on why. I just know that I ain't having it. That's all.
I've
Yeah.
been seeing online every time I see, the boss man Alpha, he be trolling you. He be trolling you about how you got fired from Battlefield Pro Wrestling. Just
Yeah,
everywhere.
he
You
got
got any
jokes.
words on the boss man?
Yo, fuck Afa. Fuck him and
Okay.
all. Just like that. You know,
Fuck Alpha in the office is what he said.
known Afa. I've known Afa since he was a little pup. You know, before he had long hair and all of that. For him to be acting the way he's acting right now, it's just hate. You hating right now, Afa. Yeah, I'm sure you hear this podcast. You hating like a motherfucker right now. Why? Because I'm getting more buzz than you right now. People hating on you. You feel like the outcast. And then you do it to me? I helped you build this shit. Don't ever get it twisted up in here. And if you think you're just gonna get rid of me, nah, son, you fired me. That's cool. What you just done is open up a whole new can of worms for yourself. Cause I ain't got no rules to follow, you dig? I go wherever I want to go. I do whatever I want. Cause I'm the infamous OG, and that's how I handle business. You heard?
Hey.
Okay, man.
Hey, look. That's facts, because look, last time I see you, somebody's got dropped all around that building.
I mean, it be like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta step over the line. Like, yo, I was being nice about it at first. I'm like, yo, I tried to call the man, I tried to text the man, no sells me on the phone. I'm like, yo, my dude, why are you acting like this? We grew up together. And you wanna act like this towards me? He lucky I don't come to his house. But I know he got family there, and I ain't trying to bring those type of dramas. You feel me?
He got a lot of family.
Man. But like, when did
Got
it
like,
get like this though? Like, I always,
yeah.
it used to be like everything used to be so tight. Like, y'all got a great group of guys and girls in there, working their way up, getting that exposure, doing everything, and it's like all of a sudden now, one day, it's like you just got this dude just putting his people together and just throwing weight around all of a sudden. What happened? Where did the love go?
I don't know where the love went. He must have got kicked in his head or hit with a chair way too much in his career that he's losing his freaking mind. But all I know is that, everybody has this fear of Alpha Jr. Yo, I grew up with the cat. You ain't never scared me, son. Like ain't nothing. You raise your voice, everyone cowers, does what you want them. I'm not your puppet, son. It's not happening, bro. You already know that. I don't know why you're so surprised.
Now,
Yeah.
now it's crazy when I'm out here and I'm about to say what I'm about to say, but just to shy away from the negativity a little bit, let's bring up the positive moments from when you came up with Afa. So I'm assuming since you came up with Afa, you came up with the Samoans a little bit. Can you give us like a gem or a piece of advice that you just learned from being around the Anoa'i family?
I mean, the Anoa'i family, I could sit there and say, honestly, it's the most respected family. I mean, besides me and his personal whatever, I have nothing but the utmost respect for the Samoan Dynasty. I mean, they've given me so much and so much to the business that you can never overlook them. Period. Like they are the family of wrestling. Period. I mean, what else can you say about them? So many jewels been dropped by the Wild Samoan himself on me. You know what I mean? Like Pops was a very inspirational man. Would be very missed.
RP Afa and Sika for sure.
Yeah, man.
Facts. I'll never shit on the family, but Afa, him in the office, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact. That's facts. Talk to me about some of these guys that are still fresh in. Like I know, saying you and Dio on the outs, but he's one of the younger group, talent that's coming up. RJ, we had him on the show. That dude has got some serious, like he's over like hell with the group. And JJ, he's another one. Like, what's he like being around these guys? What do you see from them? Because I think honestly that they it's a special group of young guys you got over there.
I mean, I can't really speak too much on them. Otherwise, I mean, they're talented all in their own right. They all bring something different to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got high flying RJ Carnage. You know what I mean? He does the flippy stuff in the, you know what I mean? Things you wouldn't see coming out of nowhere, which is pretty tight. I can't hate on that. You know, JJ Smith, he's intelligent. He goes in there with a plan. He executes the plan the way he puts it down. I mean, his technical skills is, it's up there. You know what I mean? I see it. I mean, if you want to, I know you was talking about super groups before. Like, I mean, it'd be pretty interesting, but that's not something necessarily the OG's going for. But listen, whatever happens at this point. I'm not even hired yet. You know what I mean? I'm not even back on the shows. I do what I want, though. You know what I'm saying? If I had to get hired, I really wouldn't care what I had to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm there to work. You feel me? Like, if I got to go and fight any of the guys on the roster, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I'm not there to make those decisions. You feel me?
Yeah. So what's next? We gonna keep raising hell until they start, letting the brother back in the dough.
I will be heard. That's for damn sure. The OG will not rest. The OG does not quit. I'm the undertaker of this company. You feel me? Ain't nobody getting rid of me. Not even the boss man.
This must be how I used to feel on Hot 97 back in the day when niggas would call me. They just talk their shit.
Yeah, man, a lot of people, I mean, like we were speaking about before, you got a lot of people in this roster. A lot of them are characters, man. Like, straight up, just, they're unique in that development. But, like, all I can say about me is that there ain't no gimmicks here. You know what I mean? Like, this is who I am. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm about. And at the end of the day, nobody can take that away from me. Often duplicated, will never be me.
Hell yeah. So you done been around since the beginning. What has Battlefield as a whole, what has that done for Kode Red as far as your career and everything that you've been doing?
to say this career has been very interesting. I mean, when I say the possibilities are endless, the possibilities are very endless. I've been with Battlefield since it was just an idea on paper and started putting some things together, and now we have this whole universe, you know what I mean, that we work amongst, get fired from, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? Just to peel back the curtain some. But like, I mean, it's given me so much. I got to meet Sal Palomo, you know, the wild man himself, which is why it was like an honorable thing to actually win the Sal Palomo trophy, you know, in the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
You know, I've got to meet so many legends and superstars since the beginning of this inception of Battlefield that all I want to see now is, you know, the future get better. You know, I get back to the business the way I seen it and try to make it better than, you know, how I came in. That's real talk, you know what I mean?
So what's been the biggest accomplishment to date, or has it not happened yet?
I'd say the best is yet to come. It hasn't happened yet, but stay tuned.
Hey, can I steal one from Chris Van Vliet? I'm gonna steal some Chris Van Vliet, man.
Yeah,
give us 3 things you're grateful for right now. Just anything, whatever come to mind. The first 3 things that come to mind you're grateful for.
Life itself. Like I said, being OG is like, it's not a gimmick. Like, your boy's been shot 14 times. I died. I came back. I have nerve damage, paralyzations, things that you would look at me for and be like, nah, ain't nothing wrong with him. Like, he good. But I am good. I'm mentally strong. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my ambition. I'm grateful for God, you know, putting me in the positions I need to be in. You know, every breath I take, I'm very grateful for. I can't really say 3 things. That would be
hey, that one is more than enough. Like, you are absolutely correct.
So you being the OG, you was around before us. So we all had like the people that we watched that you know gave us the inspiration to fall in love with this. Who was your guy back in the day when you was a young pup, when you first got hooked onto this? Like, who was the person or the tag team? Who was it that did it for you?
I mean, shit, we be all day talking about all the stars, but like, I mean, I guess the most inspiring ones would be like Junkyard Dog, Ron Simmons, you know, first black champion ever. You know what I mean? You know, seeing the tag team of Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Then you got, you know, The Undertaker, and then you see like Big Van Vader, you know, shit. Kane,
man.
You know what I mean? Like, there's been quite a few. Of course, Shawn Michaels, of course, you know, Kevin Nash, you know, 2-0 Scorpio was my dude. Like,
man, he's still out here like crazy too.
He's still my dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, watching him work was incredible. It was like, yo, you see this man doing this thing. So I was like, yo, I think that was more an inspiration to me, you know, considering that I defy gravity myself when I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of tricks in this bag. I just haven't released them all. You feel me?
Hey.
Well, you know.
Hey, man, the bag deep.
Stay tuned. That's all I tell people. Stay tuned.
Hey, and two, y'all got, I ain't talking about this enough. These giant athletic dudes y'all got around there, not obviously yourself, but this dude, Ox, Wrecking Ball, like, y'all got some giant dudes that are crazy athletic. Like, that is fire.
It's definitely deceptive to most people. They'll be like, all right, I'm gonna see these men. No, nah.
Right.
And then they run. I'm like, oh shit. My man's got moves. He's moving.
Hell yeah, man.
Even things that I do, people get mad at me for. You know, they're like, "Yo, I can't even get off the couch to get the remote 3 feet in front of me." Jumping over human beings, like, you know, they weren't even standing there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeesh, man.
your boys got moves, man. Like, I haven't pulled all of them out yet, but they are coming. So that's why it's important to catch me when you can. You know what I'm saying? You might do something new one day, and you be like, "Get out of here! You can't do that." You know what I'm saying? And then I do it, and you be like, "Oh man."
Cold.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to the big boys that can fly, man.
Facts.
That made me feel, because like, I ain't doing all that.
Thank you.
I respect you.
Yo, listen, I didn't think I was doing all that, but listen, anything's possible. You feel me?
Yeah.
I stopped high flying when I was like 14. Man.
You broke something, didn't you?
I never broke nothing. I came close. I landed one time. I tried to do like a moonsault swanton bomb, something I don't remember. Landed on my shoulder. I thought it was out. It was cool though, but yeah.
Yeah,
for a good like 20 seconds, I ain't feel nothing. So since then, it's been a wrap.
You got what you call a scorpion. That's what happens. You land on your neck and you flip over, and it's a scorpion.
One of them Family Guy falls, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit is real for a couple of seconds. I know. I've done it.
So talk to us about Cream of the Crop coming up on Sunday.
Cream of the Crop, man. Listen, I know I ain't supposed to be on that show, but I'm going to be in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to rally the troops. I'm going to come in there.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Make things happen. Yeah, spoiler alert. I'm up in this piece. You know what I'm saying? I hope all the people come out for me and we raise some more hell, and hopefully they have no choice. They have no choice but to sign the OG back to where he rightfully belongs. So I can get back to handling business because that's what I like to do. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's going down next Sunday.
Yes, Cream of the Crop. May 25th. Come on,
y'all beware, cause y'all got my guy fucked up and he coming.
Yeah, this ain't
you do right by Code.
This ain't a Superman logo. There's one on my chest for a reason.
Hey, man, Cole, plug your socials, man. Let the folks know where they can find you at and where they can tap in with you.
Where you can find me on Kode Red with a K. Actually, it'd be R3D. It'd be on Facebook. You got Instagram. It's Kode_Red 187. And that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Not hard to find the OG.
Y'all know where to find Young Kings Wrestling everywhere at YK Wrestling. Hey, man, Kode Red, man, we appreciate you for coming to the Palace. And
thank you.
Yeah, man, we would love to see you back here again, man. So
yeah,
always.
Stay tuned. I'd love to be back. That'd be, you know what I mean? It's only about to get more exciting. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, look. You done been through, so we all black. You know what I'm saying? Once you done been through once, you got a spot. You got a spot to chill, get in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? So you know how it goes.
We got orange juice and apple juice in there, man. So whatever is your preference, good.
Yeah,
good forever.
Absolutely. Till next time, for real.
Yes, sir.
Young Kings Wrestling, we out of here. Gone.